Welcome to the Upperclassmen advising video covering general graduation requirements and lower division general education requirements exclusively. If you would like to review the requirements of your major, specifically, whether that is biology, biomed sciences, there are other videos going over those major requirements in more detail. This is just going to be reviewing the general requirements like GPA and catalog year and the lower division general education section in your degree works. This is going to be for all science majors, biology and biomedical sciences, with one exception being biomedical sciences pre-health. If you are a biomedical sciences pre-health concentration major, then your human behavior, which would include intro to psychology, intro to sociology, will be different. Everything else will be the same. And I'll review that change again in your major video as well. So for our purposes, I've just pulled a biology major. And again, what we're going to look for up here in this top section is the overall GPA, making sure that that is a 2.0 or above, and then your overall hours. So the overall hours is only going to include what you have a letter grade for. So it does not include what you're currently registered for. And so you definitely want to take that into your evaluation when you're looking at your graduation requirements. A better place to look is down here at your credits applied. Credits applied will include everything that you have a letter grade for and what you've registered for. And so you want to make sure, again, that that's totaling a minimum of 120 credits that you will need for graduation. Also, your institutional hours will need to be a minimum of 30 from ODU in order to graduate, and then you will need to do 12 specific courses or credits in your major in order to graduate from ODU. So 30 credits overall of any courses, and as part of those 30, you could also take a minimum of 12 in the major in order to graduate from ODU. Academic standing, again, just making sure that everything's good there, that you're not in academic warning, probation, or suspension. Catalog year. So your catalog year is determined by when you start at ODU. And you will not be able to go any catalog year previous to that. And for our purposes, we're looking at fall 2020 through summer 21. Now, there was a shift in majors between the fall 19 and the fall 2020 catalog. So that is something that may come up in those major videos, or you may want to discuss with your advisor if you are seeing some difference in requirements based on your catalog year. But for the lower division general education requirements, again, these have not shifted significantly through catalog years. And you cannot be older than 6 years from when you're graduating. So if your catalog year is older than 6 years, then you definitely want to reach out to your advisor so we can update that catalog and get you on the right path for graduation. Okay, with that being said, the first area you're going to see here is the degree in Bachelor of Science. Just kind of a big general overview of those degree works requirements that will check off as you complete them. But it is very generalized, so I encourage students to focus on the other sections of degree works. And as you complete these, that top section will get completed. So the area that we'll be dealing with in this video is the lower division general education requirements area. This entire area would be waived for you if you complete an Associate of Art or Associate of Science from a Virginia Community College school. Associate of Applied Sciences would not apply to this. But if you've completed an Associate of Art or Associate of Science, then this section here should be fully removed from degree works. So if you're looking at it and you're seeing anything in this area, like what we're seeing here, then you will want to reach out to either admissions to make sure that they've received your most up-to-date transcript that shows uh, an associate degree earned, or you'll want to reach out to us in advising where we can kind of take a closer look and see why this section is not being waived. The other area that I want to focus on is the language and culture requirement. So this requirement can be satisfied by having done 3 years of a foreign language in high school or by completing that Associate of Art or Associate of Science. If you see this section still showing for you, again, I would check with admissions to see if they've received a high school transcript from you. If they have not, then you would want to submit your high school transcript or reaching out to us and advising, again, to take a closer look. So the rule for high school transcripts, if you did 3 years or if you did 2 years of 2 different languages, so like 2 years of French and then 2 years of Spanish, something like that. So 4 years total in high school, this would also be waived. The last 2 areas I want to look at are the philosophy and ethics area and the impact of technology area. So something that you will see that's different in these areas is that the courses will run from the 100 level all the way to the 3 to 400 level. And the major question is, why would I as a student take a 3 or 400 level research level course when I could do a 1 or 200 level? And the reason for that is because number one, maybe the 3 to 400 level is more applicable to your interests or your career goals. For example, there is bioethics listed here or environmental ethics if you are interested in conservation, or if you're interested in medical school or any med program, bioethics might be more interesting to you. So number one, the upper level courses might relate more to your interests. But secondly, if you do a course like bioethics or environmental ethics, for example, or any other 3 to 400 level philosophy course, this will count also down in your upper division general education requirements area. So this area down here, a lot of students will forget about, but it can be satisfied by a minor. It can be satisfied by a teacher licensure, or it can be satisfied by 6 credits or 2 classes at the 3 to 400 level, which is why you see after each of these other majors at ODU, there's a 3 at and a 4 at, because it's signifying anything at the 3 to 400 level in any of these areas outside the College of Sciences. So you cannot pick something like biology, chemistry, psychology, physics, math, statistics, computer science, any of those ocean earth sciences, any of those majors within the College of Sciences would not count down here. So again, picking an elective outside the College of Sciences, you do 2 of those, it will satisfy this, and you won't need to do a minor or anything like that. So if we look back up here in the lower division Gen Eds, we can see that we have the opportunity to double count courses. We can double count bioethics or environmental ethics, or again, any of those ethics courses at the 3 to 400 level to satisfy the philosophy and ethics requirement and one of your option Ds. The other option D requirement, since it wants 2 classes, could be satisfied by a 3 to 400 level impact of technology course. Again, these would have to be outside the College of Sciences. So, a 300 level chemistry course or a 400 level biology course would not count as the option D. So you want to be aware of that. But again, there are some history options. Women's Studies 390T is a popular course. History 304, the history of medicine, disease, and health technology is a popular course for students interested in medical school. So you have a lot of options to double count. So again, something to be aware of as you're planning for graduation. So that is it for the lower division Gen Ed requirements for the College of Science majors. And again, if you'd like more detail on your major, there are other videos for you.